Test it, 1 2, test it, 1 2. You can hear me clearly, Abby?
Where's the other one? See, what's up?
Do you know you can make money as a Vandrezzer FC supporter? Yes! Just sign up and start earning. Step 1. Visit store.vandrezzerfc.com. Click on Refer and Earn. Step 2. Fill in your details and register, or log in if you have an account already. And Step 3. Copy your referral URL. Share to your friends and start making money. You get a flat rate of 1,000 Naira credited to your bank account per jersey purchased via your referral link. What are you waiting for? Hurry now.
Introducing the VFC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's a one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available both on Google Play Store and Apple Store. Now, you can take Vandrezzer FC wherever you go. Vandrezzer FC won't walk that road without you.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. Well, 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 well. Through the storm and through the rain, we have come. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. Vandrezzer, 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 Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. When we are one, we will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer.
The 20th of March 2021, and we're here for the big game between Vandrezzer FC, the Lions of Niger, versus Giant Brillars from Enugu State. Surely promises to be an exciting tie. Vandrezzer FC bouncing from their 0-1 loss to Rovers in Calabar, and will be coming back at home where they have been successful all season. It's a match that you must stay tuned to watch on George Essien. Later on, we'll be on the commentaries with my strike partner, Donald Kimmich. He returns after missing a match, which was in Calabar. Well, as you can see, it's all about setup right here at the Agege Stadium, nicknamed the Soccer Temple. Any moment from now, make that the next 20 minutes we should be seeing kickoff of this tie. Surely an exciting tie, and someone who will be joining me to talk about it is none other than Ekikere Udofia. She is a sports journalist, and we were here in the last game, and it ended in victory for the Lions. What are you expecting today?
Well, I expect victory to continue. The Lions have been 100% at home. When it comes to clean sheets, they are yet to concede any goal. So I expect them to continue. Although I look out for them scoring much more than one goal. Because if you look at the games they have lost this season and the games they have scored, the games they have won, they've just either won or lost by a one-goal margin. So I expect them to increase it. Look at the starting 11. I've seen a few changes by coach Alfred Madaki, and so I expect that that will aid them to get more goals in this game today.
All right, one of those changes is the change in between the sticks. There will be no Segun Alabi for selection. The past few matches haven't been so good for him, except the one at home against Ekiti United. In the disputed match between Vandrezzer and Osun United, we saw what happened in Oshogbo, although VFC have appealed the decision by the NNL to overturn its earlier decision to cancel that match, which is filled with a lot of anomalies. That appeal right now is with the NFF Disciplinary Committee. So we'll just keep that match aside. One man who's, had a decent run, Edwin Wakama, is back and available for selection, and so is Anderson Okekem. What do you think about Edwin Wakama's return?
Well, he's going to continue his impressive form. I watched him doing preseason. The 5 matches Vandrezzer played, he was really, really amazing. 3 of those matches was amazing. And so I think it's a good decision by Coach Alfred Madaki to decide to rest Segun Alabi and rather bring in Edwin Wakama. Since the first home game against FC Milayo, we've not seen Edwin Wakama, for Vandrezzer Football Club. And I think it's a good one because I know that the opponents in Group B1 for Vandrezzer, especially the games they have played after FC Milayo, were looking out for the prowess of goalkeeper Edwin Wakama. But of course, Madaki decided that, okay, let us shock the opponents. 3 games now, he's not featured for them. Now featuring for them is really, really going to encourage them and bring in the best in them today.
Well, Edwin did not have a good disciplinary record. He conceded 3 yellow cards in those 3 games that he kept, and so it was necessary to put him out under the rules. Ivo Jr. makes a return as well, but listed in the match day scored for this game. Hoping to see him play, no doubt. But what do we know about Giant Brillars, though? A team founded just a year before Vandrezzer FC. They were founded precisely September 10, 2018. They're based in Enugu. Well, they've had an interesting run this season. The only team in the NNL with 5 draws. They have scored only 1 goal. So surely they are the ebb of the table. Should this mean that Vandrezzer FC would score more than 1 goal, at least?
No, I don't think that will mean so, because looking at 6 games so far now for them this season, they've conceded only 2 goals, home and away on all records. I think that's a statistic that Vandrezzer FC should look out for. It means that the defensive line is really good. You have to look out for the back 4 for Giant Brillars. But yes, they are the underdogs in this game. That is my honest opinion, considering their statistics so far this season. So I expect that Vandrezzer should be able to capitalize on that and get all 3 points. As much as 2, 3, 4 goals. In fact, I'm predicting Vandrezzer's first, let's call it a hat-trick game. Yes, for this particular match.
That will be exciting, no doubt. Lots of talking points in this game, and maybe we'll just pick one more before we just go for a break and go on the commentary. Story emanated yesterday about 12 teams agreeing to withdraw from the NNL following the major reasons were poor officiating and poor appointment of referees. So it's all about is centered around officiating, and they have said that by Monday, if there's no change, and that change obviously would be this weekend. We've already seen some games gone already. This morning at this same venue, Joy Comet defeated Ibom Youth 2-1. That match was rescheduled, postponed to today because of the unavailability of referees to arrive on time. So we've seen that happen. Let's talk about officiating, the VFC games and beyond, and this threat by these 12 teams to pull out.
Well, I'm really surprised by the fact that these private clubs, a majority of the private clubs that are putting out this threat have come from the Southern Conference in Nigerian National League. At least 10 of the 12 clubs
What does that mean?
It means that, of course, we have a lot of private clubs here from the south. That's what it means. And it means that for them to have come out to speak up, I mean, they're funding themselves, they need money. They're not just talking about the officiating now, they're also talking about the FIFA COVID-19 palliative, which they are yet to get 50% balance from. And so this means that funding is also a problem for the private clubs. And so the NNL adding officiating to it. They also talked about the draws for this season.
Yeah.
That the draws were done in court secrecy. You know, so that's
And
really
one of the reasons that the league was even postponed in the first place was because there was a protest against, the alignment of the draws. Well, one funny thing has happened. Some state-owned teams have also joined in this threat. Rovers FC and Delta Force as well, announced theirs late yesterday. Well, Vandrezzer FC is not among those 12 clubs, just in case people are wondering, but we do have an appeal on the desk of the NFF Disciplinary Committee. Nothing has been said, nothing has been done, no inkling of what, the outcome would be. And that's why VFC still insists that indeed they are third on the table.
Exactly.
Taking away the
Oshu United game.
Oshu United game, which the NNL had earlier pronounced. What is the fate of the league with this threat?
Well,
what should be done between now and Monday?
I don't see any magic being done, honestly.
Well, maybe how about good officiating that will satisfy those teams?
We hope so, because before they put out that threat yesterday, I saw that the referee appointment had already gone on. So I don't think that threat will have much impact in today's game. But I expect that the Nigerian National League should act at least by putting out a statement and plead with these clubs to hold on and give them some time, yes, to handle, this particular issue. Because it's just 2 days to go. There's nothing that would be done. So, but again, it boils down to the fact that the league may be suspended. We have less than...
Don't scare us, please.
We have less than 2 weeks to mid-season, where we have the mid-season break. So we have 3 matches to go, if I'm not mistaken, 3 more matches to go. And so even the COO of the Nigerian National League did say that the league may be forced to be suspended due to financial issues.
Well, Vandrezzer FC on our part have made sure that, funds are available for the broadcast of this game and many other games that we will play. Hopefully, the league will not be suspended. But let's talk about today. It is VFC versus Giant Brillars up in the next 15 minutes, live right here on VFC TV or the VFC YouTube page. Stay tuned for all the action right here at the Soccer Temple Agege.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Nigeria. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Nigeria. Well,
you know you can make money as a Vandrezzer FC supporter? Yes! Just sign up and start earning. Step 1. Visit store.vandrezzerfc.com. Click on Refer and Earn. Step 2. Fill in your details and register, or log in if you have an account already. And Step 3. Copy your referral URL. Share to your friends and start making money. You get a flat rate of 1,000.
United, and a second on Group B1 table, actually third on the table, behind Shooting Stars and Go Round FC as well. Meanwhile, the club has since appealed to the NFF Appeals Committee and awaits a verdict against NNL's decision to reverse its earlier stance to cancel the Week 4 tie versus Osun United and subsequently award the hosts 3 points as reflected in their latest log table. Also, we can tell you that coach Abdul Suleiman Hafiz of Brillars, Giant Brillars, will be desperate to record their first victory of the season. They also hold the record for the highest number of draws, 5 so far, with the most recent being a stalemate at home against Nnewi United. What a form so far. They're placed 11th in Group B1, 1 goal scored, 2 against them this season, and so they've seen lots of barren draws and 1 loss as well. Based in Enugu State, they were founded in September 10, 2018, exactly a year before VFC was founded, September 11, 2019. Well, surely it makes for an exciting encounter. The desperate Brillars to get their first 3 points, and VFC hoping to get their rightful 3 points every time they play at home. Let's look at the 13-11 for the VFC side as the referee gets set to blow the whistle. Anderson Okeke makes its first start. Godwin Ekbo, Ekrete Odo, Jamil Suleiman, and Akpan. Kingsley Akpan is the change there for the man called David Mack. He doesn't start today, the first time in this season. Lolo, David, and actually David does that. It would be another man who is substituted for him. Well, Golden, Daniel, and Amos right there making up the front line. Golden Odoyang definitely I would hope to add to, well, he scored in pre-season, but he definitely needs to score in a main season. And so that means that Ajong Pedersen, Felix Dekoye, Samuel Eto'o, Victor Akram, Michael Ipaye, and Evil Jr. returns to the match they scored after match day 1. They will all be able for selection today. My name is George Essien, the mighty George is what many know me as. And right here with us is Donald Akpan, A.A. Donald Kimmich. He makes the return after, being out of the match at Rovers FC. Warm welcome to you, Donald.
Indeed a pleasure, mighty George. Fantastic way in this match day 7 encounter we're about to see. Any moment from now, I'm really happy to be alive compared to what happened in the match days.
Okay, well, we've had 2 quite turbulent away sessions. The last away matches at Oshing United, where it was all about destruction. Unfortunately, the Nigerian League is characterized that, but not VFC's policy and not VFC's games as well. It's always very hospitable. And in Calabar, where Rovers officials tried to prevent the VFC TV crew from gaining access into the stadium, and we're only, able to get into the stadium just a short while before the game. Well, this game has started. It's a short while so far, but it is already 1 minute seed in this encounter. Giant Brillars spot red over red with some white strips there. Wow, the traditional home jersey of the Lions, surely is the whites or blue. And there they would go for a first onslaught. Golden Odoyang doesn't get to it. And it's throw into VFC. Donald, I wonder what you're expecting today. Well, you already said you're excited, surely. Excited to be back on the commentary squad. You took a knock the last time and had to sit out 1 game. Interestingly, I've taken a knock, but I think that a 7% fitness for me is still as good as 100%.
You can say that again and again.
I remember DJ Drogba, a 50% fit DJ Drogba can still score goals, So anyway, that's the story right now. 2 minutes of action at Agege Stadium. Thank you for watching us from wherever you are across the globe. It's David Mack who starts. Well, I need to figure out who is replaced there. Michael Ipaye doesn't make the squad, surely. He's featured in the lines. That's one of those who is not on the Chego Alabi. The match they scored. Edwin Wakama makes a return, but from Jamil Suleiman, who sends his free kick in, looking for, gets to it, but not the right focus. Yoko had his man to beat right there. That was quite a tricky one. Almost was the culprit there. Well, it's advantage. Giant Brillars. Chukwuemeka Samuel will take it. Tom, the back of the squad. Chukuma, who found, he sends it in. It's seized by VFC. Carroll would balance it. It's Jamil Suleiman. To hold on to the ball a bit before releasing it, and there's Amos Okoro there. He has poor ball control right there. Couldn't keep it in play. It's another advantage to the quickly taken. Referees are Otowo Itum. Well, the contingent states, largely from Delta State, Osawe Kingsley, and Mike Kosolos. The match commissioner is Abdul Victor from Ogun State, and assistant is Usman Husseini from Ogun State as well. Throwing to John Brillars. Udom sent it back. It's Udom again. It's like a 1-2 between the two players to the ball. And he finds the blonde-haired number. And Paul was dispossessed. It's Kalawole wing. What does he do? He looks for Amos Okoro. He's in the 18. And it's Daniel. Yes, he does. Does he find a head? But it's not the head of his player. Quickly taken. It's the captain. Not enough. Well, if you talk about supply, having those supplies is lacking. It's a near-tail goal. What about those is blinding shots, similar to that of the 92nd minute goal against Newa United. Hasn't seemed to have gotten that kind of shot, since that time, Donald.
That was a very stunning one from Aneto Ko. He shot out with all amount of seriousness and with all the drop of his blood. He was like, if this doesn't go in, I don't know what more else to do.
All right, so no more blood to drop?
The blood has been replaced. He will drop more into this game because he really needs it.
All right, surely we don't want to see blood, real blood. We hope that it's a very calm game that would not produce that. But hey, if it's the drop of the energy, well, surely I'll be looking forward to that. Interesting stats. It's VFC who've dominated. It's Lolo who sends it in. Ekrete Odom looks at it. And not just looks at it, he heads it the way of the goalkeeper. Couldn't trouble him much. Aneto Ko holding on to his man. Mohammed is the name of the jersey number 20. Is dispossessed again. Controlled for the VFC players. Godwin Ekpo now has Jamil Suleiman to pass to. He chooses the Ekrete Odom. Odom would look for Kingsley. Instead, it's Lolo. Kingsley Akpande showing some bit of skill. It's Kolawole Daniel, the Bull. One goal to his credit so far this season. And it was the last game right here at this stadium. Lolo. Lolo to Jamu. Jamu to Ego. Back to Jamu. Udom now. Been decent for VFC from the start of the season. Responsible for the fair defensive record that VFC have had so far this season. Donald Kimmich always remembers to say the Aquabamite anytime he's describing a Ekrete Odom. Well, there are other Aquabamites here. Godwin Ekpo, Aneto Oko, Kingsley Akpan. But it's surely a pan-Nigerian team and not really intended to reflect Fido character, but to choose the best players that can kick ball for VFC, like this man from Osun State, Jamil Suleiman. He goes, he shoots, and it's inches wide. Lovely effort there from Jamil.
Well, that was credible. Jamil Suleiman tried his luck. A little bit direction was lacking there. And of course, and to the quad pleasure, welcoming you once again in the 4,000 sitting capacity soccer temple Okay. It's a goal kick.
And there we go. Agege Stadium, it's always a delight to behold. Every time it's match day at VFC. Well, you can't get everything. If we had our way, we'll be branding the away stadiums as well. All right, Ted. Okay, there they go with a blonde-haired man, Suleiman Moideen. Was looking for his man, but he had Udoma Kirete to contend with. Still shielding the ball. Nice pass there to Amos Okoro's David Mack. Ekpo. The bull. Not what he intended, I suppose. They're going to give a back heel to Amos Okoro. Didn't quite work out that way. Oluko to Aziz. And they'll power on this side with Amechi Austin. Onyemechi Austin. Wins John Brillars a throw-in. The Enugu Bay side just founded a year before VFC. They would be hoping that this season counts for them. But where they are on the table right now, it's probably not what will see them to the summit of the table, as they do a lovely passing ring right there. There they go, this brilliant side, and he has the ball. What does it happen? Does he have? Look at that! Onyemechi Austin combining well with Suleiman Moideen, almost getting the ball behind Anderson Okeke there. No, the VFC defenders just looked like they were ball watching while that, hectagon was being played out right there in the dangerous area.
Yeah, that was really good. I wonder what they were looking for. On the left, the shot stopper Anderson Okeke screaming, "Where is the defense?"
I'm sure he must have heard his screams. That looks like a David and Goliath duel right there. Trying to climb Mount Everest, maybe? Obinai Keke. Udom to Uko to Lolo, and then Jamu. Amos. Eko finds himself in front, trying to be bullish. Uko now to Captain Lolo. Himself has gotten one goal in this campaign. The penalty against Nilaya FC. Couldn't hold on to it. It's Giant Brillars who would dare to do more now, but Anderson Okeke looks like make the right decision to come out and, have his feet on that ball.
Yes, that was it. A very brilliant performance there by the shot stopper. He really knew the defenders weren't that close to him or close to the ball, so he just had to take that one upon himself.
And surely nothing wrong with that. It'll be a free kick to Giant Brillars. Looks like what could be a dangerous area. The defense there mounted straight up. It's cleared via the head of Ekirete Udom, standing tall. Ball taken free kick. We could see that again. But not just above the reach of Ekirete Udom. Resultant throw in taken. It's back in the possession of the VFC side. Lolo there with a nice turn. Beating his man. And Etioko trying to find goal to the Doyang, who didn't get to it. Red Shirt got to it before he could. It's close to 15 minutes on the clock at the Agege Stadium. Donald, VFC having the possession. Quite typical to what we see in most of your games at home. Having the possession, but the ability to strike gold, early enough.
Yes, it's really early enough because they're really in the dominating side. They're really making good use of the ball. So, in as much as they are really in possession of the ball, they have to make sure they welcome their first goal. Oh, Lolo! Lolo tried his slug, but couldn't quite trouble the shot stopper there.
This goes wide. Lolo was saying how he has had a goal to his name so far this season. Well, not a bad attempt, but quite a weak one. Went inches wide. He capitalized on a mistake from the Brillars defense. Imagine if he was better primed and better positioned. Would have been saying another story right now. And Itioko with a challenge. Quite careless of him there. And the Brillars free kick, which has been taken. Sulaiman Muhyiddin, the blonde-haired young man from Brillars, has been sort of everywhere on the pitch. For Brillars. Kingsley Akpan in a challenge there with Anselm Chukwuma. But surely that has to be a booking from the referee.
Yeah, a really good for booking there.
Oloko Tintin Aziz is a man, jersey number 44, raising his boots and putting his body in the way of Kingsley Akpan. But not sure the referee thinks that that warrants a booking.
Yeah, indeed, it was a ridiculous tackle there. Really showed him his spirits, which wasn't supposed to be so.
And there the VFC side will go again. Well, the past week has been about the development squad. If you had joined us on a broadcast, we brought you the game between VFC DS and Koloma FC, ended 3-2. As a free kick quickly taken, kept in play, yes, no. A nice flick from Captain Lolo. Found the head of Godwin Ekpo. And Akete Odom had the duty of keeping it in play, but it was long gone beyond the line. Nothing much he could do about it, even with his long legs, the longest, I suppose, on the pitch. Goal kick 3 quickly taken. Was talking about the VFC development squad, an impressive comeback win over Koloma FC in the ongoing nationwide league. And they followed that up with a goalless draw against Ojibna FC. So it's been a victorious week for the Lions. Well, if you want to count Sunday into the week, you might just say it's what happened on Sunday was another dent in the aspirations of VFC going down to Rovers by a goal. Well, they will power on. This VFC side, never say never. Godwin Ekpo coming out the villain in this challenge with Tobina Eleke. It's 19 minutes gone on the clock already. VFC nil, Giant Brillars nil. Chukwuma Samuel sends it in, looking for his man. It finds the other man instead. David Mark. Captain Lolo brought down via that challenge. Well, the start surely will be favoring VFC in terms of possession. The ball is swung in. No one. Kolawole Daniel seemed just to be jogging right there. Looks like he had an opportunity to just run and get the ball, but it's now in possession of Giant Brillars. What do they do with it? It's Mohammed who sends it in, looking for Muhyiddin. Muhyiddin finds Obinna Eleke. It's cleared away by the dependable Ekerete Odom there. It's Giant Brillars sides once again. It takes a shot. Obinna Eleke. Earlier on there, we saw Suleiman Muhyiddin as well with a lovely, effort. It looks like VFC are leaving dangerously when it comes to the 18. The Brillars side are usually all over the place, and it just leaves one man right there at the back, Ekerete Odom, to spare the blushes of the VFC side.
You're also making it look as if they are really overlapping and coming back to secure the shot stopper. Anderson Okeke is also thinking of trouble, but I didn't really know what's really going on. They really have to be very careful in order not to curse any hazardous circumstance there. Low, back to the utility player.
Igbo now going to the captain. Amos Okoro would try from the wings. He has Kolawole Daniel waiting for him, still in possession. Lovely run, but disastrous pull out there from Amos Okoro. Should have put not much effort to it, especially as his men were waiting just around the corner to slot it in. There you see Amos did well to keep possession of the ball, not dispossessed by the opponents, but he had a man a little closer to him. Well, you know what they say, Donald, it's easier said than done.
I think he was really having at the back of his mind that Ekerete was quite behind him, but little did he know the utility player isn't there. Low, back to Jamiu. Oh, lovely word, Kingsley up and beautiful. As Golden Odor in position of the ball, chance in the back, Strata driving in. Sets it, David Match. Oh, and Netuko tries his launch. Oh, that's a foul. And Netuko has run a foul for the VFC side. A free kick in a very dangerous spot there.
Well, surely it's a dangerous spot. Taking a look at that action once again, it was Kolawole Daniel who had sent it out. It's a handball. And rightly so. The VFC players immediately protested when they saw that. Off Anieto Oko's shot there. Fellow Donoloa Shade. It's the culprits. This looks like a David Mack range. Wow, quite tricky there. Sends it to the far left, and a goalkeeper was smart enough to just stretch all the way and get it just inches away from getting at the back of the net. Interesting one there. He did see the space, and he wanted to capitalize on the space. But Teholo Ura was very alert, as he has done right now, sending it out once again. It's Suleiman Muhyiddin. He is still in possession, beating David Mack. The Brillars number 10 surely has some football up his legs. But the VFC defense and players also have a lot of defense off their feet as well. Stopping that onslaught. I was already seeing some red shirts running into the dangerous area of VFC. Play stops momentarily. It's the culprit, Falodun Oluwaseyi, who, or rather, it's Chukwemeka Samuel who's trying to help out goalkeeper Tegolo Oya. He's been forced to make 2 impressive saves for Giant Brillars in the last 5 minutes or so. Brillars now will attack. It's the Suleiman Muhyiddin who moves around. It's a rash challenge. Surely that has to be in favor of VFC. It's Golden Udoyang who's brought down. Well, it's, I don't know, Kimmich, you think that's a 50-50? But players had their, foot up?
But at first, Golden Udoyang was in position of the ball and tried to balance it before the oppositional player took off his shoes and stepped on him.
All right, so I think, sure, you must be very conscious of the rules. And some of those rules indicate that you don't raise your boots. And even if you do not touch the player, you will still be booked for, a dangerous attack. Or a likely dangerous tackle. 25 minutes gone, it's advantage. VFC, Godwin Ekwe will take it. A throw in. Sends it in. Kolawole Daniel just behind the player. Who turns? He doesn't. It's a low to Uko. Jamil Suleiman goes solo. Not sure if he thought it was quite ambitious, you'd say, to go from that distance.
He must be up to something. He's done that twice now. First one and now the second time. I think he believes if he tries it again, it will be a positive result.
All right, first you don't succeed. Put your head up and try again. Dust yourself up and try again, remembering the late Aliyah, for those of you who know. Well, the height of Kreto Term surely coming to bear there in that challenge. Oko looks like was looking for Emo Sakura, but the young man didn't make the run on time. Well, John Brillars have managed to hold VFC for 27 minutes. Well, the way they have done with 5 other teams where they have played 5 draws. So they're surely not alien to keeping a clean sheet and playing a barren draw as it is. A yellow card going to Paul Maxwell for handling the ball. Oh, that incident showed that the ball was actually going out of play. And then he cheekily uses right arm to stop it. Looks like that's the first man on the referee's books this afternoon. Jamil Suleiman sends it in. Golden Udoyang is just around the corner. Well, the goalkeeper was very well placed in that corner already. Ategolo Oya. An onslaught is started. Once again, a handball. The VFC, the Brillars players, I don't know, there's something with their hands, but they taught to play with their hands as well. Well, it's some sort of cheeky mistakes that, and that's a rash challenge. The referee says play on. There's got to be some break up in there. The bench of John Brillars there, the coach of the side, taking notes. Abdul Suleiman Hafiz is the man. All right. Okay. An exciting atmosphere right here at the Soccer Temple, Agege. Well, it's about 29 degrees Celsius. It's both cloudy and sunny. An interesting weather for the for both sides, not too hot. A trip there, both players colliding. Amos Okoro passes onto a loose ball and he shoots! And it's saved! Wonderful shot there from Amos Okoro. Didn't want to take any chances. And the goalkeeper has once again been called to the rescue of the Giant Brillars. The attempts at goal haven't been lacking for the VFC side.
Yes, of course, and they must be wondering what they have to do to this shot stopper to make him today. But the goalkeeper decided the best option was to punch it. And out he goes for a kind of brilliant one from Amos Okoro.
A brilliant one. He earns his team a corner kick. It'll be David Mack who sends it in. Looking for different heads. It's the keeper once again who's stretching out his arm. It's Amos Okoro now. And the onslaught is not over. Well, it's over for now. It's played out of touch. It's a goal kick for the Giant Brillars side. Did well to keep your calm and hold your nerves till all that rampaging for about a few seconds came to an end. The young man, Chukwu Lucas Samuel, sends it in. It finds Udom, who is released to Jamiu Suleiman. Jamiu would look for the ball. Godwin Egbo wins that challenge. It's featured in every single game for the Lions and played full duration of all games. Usually has an excellent heat map. So is his defense partner, Ekelete Udom. Workaholics there. And there's another workaholic, the captain, Christopher Lolo. Takes a quick free kick, awarded in his favor. And that's an okay Kim, the experienced shot stopper. FA Cup winner in 2017. Makes his first start for VFC. The ball is gone. Out of touch, it's throw in quickly. It's between Akban, who he has the skills, the leg works definitely work well with him. Ekelete Udom is blocked. And it looks like, wow, Donald, you gotta just the love and a bit be scared for Anderson Okeke in that one. Yeah, you talked about how you love him coming out, but look at how far he went. Was that the wise thing to do? Look at him.
It was a very dangerous risk. I was scared. What if the player wasn't that much? Tilted. Oh, he shouldn't repeat this next time before he curse and havoc.
All right. Hey, don't be scared. Come on, we have security here.
I'm scared of his clean sheet, not for the fans.
Well, ultimately, the clean sheet will result in a clean sheet for VFC today. So, one man who would be even more scared would be Coach Alfred Malaki. Malaki looking quite resplendent in his tracks. Watching his players giving so much information. And look at that, it looks like VFC have considered for the first time this season. We did say how the Giant Brillars players always have a field day in the dangerous area of VFC.
Everyone is conscious about that.
Oh, okay. The second one excites you more, right?
Yeah.
Well, 3 points first. 3 points first for me. It would mean that, we're not just successful on the pitch, we're successful on commentaries. But so far, You weren't there in Calabar, but maybe because you're not around, it was a 1-0 defeat. So you still have a clean sheet. Chop knuckle. Okay. All right, so 1-1. Story not over. In fact, it's about 8 minutes before it's over in the first 45. Giant Brillars would want to get back, smacking themselves for not holding on to that lead after a wonderful header from Mohamed Mahmoud off a cross from Muhyiddin Suleiman. They would want to fancy their chances once again. This time, I suppose the VFC side will tighten up. Kingsley Akban finds the goal scorer Golden Adoyang, the former Palm Syrup player, signed from ABS for 2 seasons. And there he is with it. It looks for Anyete Oko. It's David Mack. Mack is dispossessed. Obinai Leke will clear it for Giant Brillars, who find the blonde-haired Muhyiddin. Well, the two dreadlocked players had to sandwich the blonde-haired man like a sandwich. The result of a throw-in quickly taken. Paul Maxwell already gone into the books of a referee. Is a man trying to initiate a run there by Giant Brillars, but it's in favor of VFC now. It's Godwin Ekbo who take that one. A push cleverly done by Captain Paul Maxwell on Amos Socorro. Produces the free kick. Interesting to note that those goals are just 1 minute apart. They call that rapid response. More like rapid response score. Okay, this is a rapid response Lions.
Yes.
And Golden Adoyang would yearn for more. Has had his goals come in. Featured big pad roles for the side. Second game, I suppose he's starting for the team today. And so the two attackers to have a goal to their credit. Kolawole Daniel, the last game here. And now Golden Adoyang. VFC know they would need an insurance goal at least before the end of the half. It's Captain Lolo try to connect Kingsley Akban. He called, but Kingsley didn't respond. The number was unavailable. The number you dialed is not reachable at the moment.
Just like our service providers.
What are you trying to say? The number is usually not reachable.
Has to do with Glow or MTN.
Hey! You're gonna have to pay for that. All right, don't mind Donald. He's trying to put us in trouble here. VFC TV is live on the Vandrezzer FC mobile application, found on Google Play Store or Apple Store. This game is also live on our YouTube page. Donald, we got to do this today. All right, we keep saying we're going to take the comments. This time we really need to take the comments, right?
Yeah, we really need to take it.
Make sure your YouTube page is open. Let's ensure we get to hear from our team and fans what they think about VFC's form so far, and especially this game as they go for another going for another goal was the aim. But Golden Adoyang couldn't get to the end of it, of that supply from Godwin Ekbo. 4 minutes of regular time in these first 45. Giant Brillars to go now. Obinai Leke finding Paul Maxwell, the captain, looking for the goal scorer. He doesn't get it. He's dispossessed. And the bull, Kolawole Daniel, Was that a right choice for him? Still has an opportunity. Is brought down. Probably Daniel sandwich there. Although his fast control of the ball, probably before being brought down by Chukwemeka Samuel. Referee Otowo Itu, the Delta-born referee, has been officiating in the Nigerian League for about 5 seasons now. David Mack, does he go direct? He goes indirect. Well, great clearance there, great defensive work. Lots of blue and white heads were waiting just around the corner to chip that one in. As you can see there, Golden and Doyang and Ekerete Odom were just hanging around. Still advantage VFC. This time it's Captain Christopher Lolo who would take the corner kick. He sends it in. Who does he find? He finds Ekerete Odom somehow just slipped right there. I wonder what must have happened in a beat to try to get his head to it. The young man will be disappointed for that one. Both players find themselves on the turf. Gordon Adoyang and Ekerete Odom.
Yeah, really lost balance there. That's what I noticed. He was trying to get his head towards the ball, but the balance wasn't there, which really saw him landed in the turf.
All right. Interesting to know that the stadium is just below flight routes. Well, no ham to the stadium and the players. But you can't help but notice the aircraft would fly around or fly over the stadium. As Giant Brillars would go again, it's the same goal scorer, Mohamed with a 1-2 with Sulaiman Muhyiddin, who are going once again, but it's the onslaught is stopped. The captain with her handle this time. Dispossessed. Referee says play on. Oyemachi Austin. Quite unfortunate for the young lad. Looked to be going for an interesting run. And that was Lolo's case earlier on. What do you think about that? An infringement?
Yeah, that really was, but while the referee says player.
Wow. A friendly push there, you'd say, even though it almost seemed like Lolo had lost his balance. But fellow Dunluashe assured that he didn't get up from that balance and decided to push him further down. The referee decided it was a play on situation. 45 minutes on the clock. Additional minutes. Well, no announcements of additional minutes in this tie so far. As referee takes the time to tend to Oyemachi Austin, who was down on the pitch, finally up. Don't know that any moment from now it'll be the referee's whistle that will be blown, and looks like it'll end in a 1-1 draw, a first half draw, you'd say. Lolo might just be taking the last kick of the game. No, referee hasn't looked at his watch, so Amos Okoro still has the opportunity. He has Godwin Ekpo by his side. Also had Golden Odoyang, who squares it. And Godwin would hope to send it in. And Oko right now. Last onslaught for the game. Can they do something before the referee blows his whistle? The Giant Brillars, who would calmly collect and intend to take it out of danger area. Well, 2 minutes added, already up. As it seems. But the referee would let the game continue. Kolawole Daniel has a man to beat. Does he do it successfully? He finds Golden Adoyang. Not the best of controls, but the young man has another opportunity. David Mack tried there. Blocked. Godwin Eko still for the Lions. Golden Adoyang would go down, but the referee says play on. Amos Okoro squares it to Kingsley. Wonderful try there from Kingsley Akban. A low-range effort, but had a bit of power to it and could be tricky if the goalkeeper didn't cover his lines very well. And so nice attempts as Giant Brillars would go on the offensive. Stopped by the defense of VFC. Christopher Lolo would find Godwin Eko. Godwin looks for his man. Kolawole is there. Amos is there. Lolo is there as well. Back to Eko. Lolo. Uko. Jamu. Jamu goes solo. Another low-range effort. Or a low, long-range effort, you say. The referee is okay with the first 45 minutes. And in Akwa Ibom language, they'll say Akem Dien. That's Ibibio. In Yoruba, it's Otito. Give me some more languages.
Of course, in Hausa, you have it. Yaine.
Yaine. Okay. And in Igbo?
Ozola.
Ozola. Wayo. Thank you very much. That's been the first 45 minutes of this encounter at a soccer temple like Agege. But the Lions haven't been in the driving seat. In fact, they had to come from a goal down. A lovely goal from an assist from Suleiman Muhyiddin was scored by Mohamed in the 33rd minute. And 1 minute later, it was the turn of Golden Adoyang to beat two players and fire it into the extreme left corner of the post beyond the reach of Ategolo Oya, the goalkeeper of Giant Brillars. Brillars have been in this situation before. They know what it means to play level. I'm sure they'll be hoping it stays this way, or they can just go on to win their first game of the season. On Coach Madaki's hand, VFC have never lost on home soil this season and would not be hoping to do so. Donald, let's go for that break.
Okay, of course. Like we all know, when a purpose of a thing is not known, definitely abuse is inevitable. They have unleashed their first package they have for us in this first 45 minutes, and we are expecting more. Stay tuned and catch you for the subsequent time.
We'll catch you in a very short while. Don't touch it. It's finished in the first 45 minutes. VFC 1, Giant Brillars 1.
Do you know you can make money as a Vandrezzer FC supporter? Yes! Just sign up and start earning. Step 1. Visit store.vandrezzerfc.com. Click on Refer and Earn. Step 2. Fill in your details and register. Or log in if you have an account already. And Step 3. Copy your referral URL. Share to your friends and start making money. You get a flat rate of 1,000 Naira credited to your bank account per jersey purchased via your referral link. What are you waiting for? Hurry now.
Vandrezzer FC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's a one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available both in Google Play Store and Apple Store. Now, you can take Vandrezzer FC wherever you go. Vandrezzer FC won't walk that road without you.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. Well, 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 well. Through the storm and through the rain, we have come, we will prevail. Let your light now guide us through, for we need your help, oh God. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. Vandrezzer, 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 Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger.
Do you know you can make money as a Vandrezzer FC supporter? Yes! Just sign up and start earning. Step 1. Visit store.com. Click on Refer and Earn. Step 2. Fill in your details and register. Or log in if you have an account already. And Step 3. Copy your referral URL. share to your friends, and start making money. You get a flat rate of 1,000 Naira credited to your bank account per jersey purchased via your referral link. What are you waiting for? Hurry now.
All right, first 45 minutes. Vandrezzer versus Brillars, Giant Brillars FC on and dusted. A second 45 to follow. 2 goals presented to us in this game, and this goal just 1 minute apart. First one scored by Mohammed Giant Brillars before Golden Adoyan equalized in the 34th, just a minute after that goal from Giant Brillars. So VFC have hit their first goal at home this season. The game is far from over, and it's 1-1. Kick here with me, and I'm sure you saw the first 45. What do you think about what you saw?
I think it's a balanced game, yes. Even though the first side had come as a result of just 1 minute distraction, just about months of distraction, and so it happens in football, like we always say. I love the quick response. You know, that's the spirit of a lion. You know, you don't back and just relax, you know, and feel down after just conceding a goal. And to Golden Adoyan, it's been beautiful up front. David Mark has also impressed us. It could have been 2 goals up for Vandrezzer for that 22 meters out free kick for VFC. And so it's really been second half has to be the game changer. And I believe that you come back strong. It's been okay for them. Goalkeepers in the Kekem also. When I saw this,
He's been making some runs out of the pit,
Exactly.
his area and all that.
So I don't know the choice why Coach Alfred Madaki decided to ahead of Edwin Wakama, but of course his first competitive game for the season. And I think he has to watch it also. The defense too, Seldom has been okay. He has been good, always good as usual. He didn't disappoint. Suleiman also, he tried to counter, he tried to stop the build up to that fair, just from the left hand side. But unfortunately, there was the in defense at the center back to assist him, and all of that. Okay, it's good to go. It's 1-1. We still have 45 minutes to play for. A lot can change.
Certainly,
yes.
a lot can happen. And you want to know what led to that first goal. You said it was distraction.
Yep.
And defense that had some impressive defending,
Exactly.
From Sola, Security Odom, Jamiu Suleiman,
Godwin
Ekpo on the other side, who also had a shot at, saved there by the Brillars goalkeeper. What about the Brillars side? What do they have going for them? There's one blonde-haired guy there, Muideen.
Yeah.
I've had calls to call his name, during commentaries. He set up for that first goal.
Yeah.
They also have some presence when they come forward themselves.
Exactly. Mohammed alongside Obina Eleke too. Yes,
number 11. Yeah.
Yes, they've done so well. In fact, I was really impressed. After the 2 goals came in quick succession, 30th minute and 31st minute, pace of the game changed. We saw, a much better side. The first 30 minutes, talking about the away team now, they said, okay, yes, we can do this. They believe that they can do it, and they kept on coming out rather than sitting back probably to, and if possible, take another away draw game. So I think the back line have a lot of work to do in the second. Mohammed, Obinaleke, also ably assisted by Muideen.
Yeah.
So I think the back four really have a lot of work to do. Goalkeeper Anderson, will have to watch out for these guys. But of course, I want to see an for the VFC attackers. We have Victor Christ there. Victor Christ, Kola Wole Daniel too. He's been there. He's just been there. He's had 1 or 2 chances.
You need Accra to come in. Accra is still on the bench.
Yeah, she's still on the bench. Yeah, so I
Golden Adoyan.
didn't come in, but I doubt if Coach Michael will want to bring him in, considering the fact that it's going to be his first game of the season officially.
Well, we have some people having first games today.
Exactly. Ivo Junior, I expect him to bring him on in the second half too.
Is it in a bid to try and just field players that haven't played all? There is a need, especially for Ivo right now.
Yeah.
Amos seems to be doing well, on the wings.
Exactly.
And Kingsley Akpan is doing a lot too, covering and overlapping. Do you think there will be need for Evo Jr. to come into this game?
Yes, I think there will be need, even though it's going to be second game of the season. I think there will be need for him. Of course, he's spectacular when it comes to free kicks. He's spectacular when it comes to, playing, supporting the attackers up front. And so I think we really need to see him in this game. Of course, fatigue will set in. It's a game, and besides, we have much more games to go on going on into the season. So I expect that Alfred Malaki should be able to rest some of his players and bring in Evo Jr. I expect him to come on, and Michael Ikpaye. Some of the replacements I want to see in the second half, because the key issue now for the Lions of Nigeria is scoring more goals.
All right.
It's scoring goals, so we need it right now in this game, especially as they have conceded 1 goal already.
Okay. Well, scoring goals is the name of the game. 2 goals have been scored, 1 for either side. Kolawole Daniel hasn't scored. Maybe we'll wait for him to get a goal for the Lions. Who would you bet on? Don't forget to make sure you drop your messages on VFC social media platforms. Just tell us what you think about the game going on. Express yourself about VFC's journey so far in the NNL, which has had its ups and downs, twists and turns. And we already said here that some teams are threatened to pull out of this league. They want to see good officiating. Well, maybe later on I would, we'll talk about the officiating in the second half of commentaries. But for now, sit back, relax, grab something cold, and let's enjoy the second 45 minutes of Vandrezzer FC versus Giant Brillars. Stay tuned.
Of course, welcome back to the second 45 minutes of this encounter. VFC of Lagos locking hands with the giant Brillars of Enugu. Fantastic one there. We saw a lot of performance in the first half, but there's still one goal in favours of each other. At 33 minutes, header there on the giant Brillars side on a spectacular equaliser from Golden Waldor in the 34th minute. That was a very unique one there, and any moment from now the referee will flag the second half up. That's still Kingsley Akpan, Anetoko Jamiu Suleiman, Godwin Egbo, Lolo Christopher, and Amos Okero, and David Mack, Ekaretul Dim, the Bull, Daniel Kilawali. Still in actions. And the referee coming for the change.
Well, it's great to be here for another potentially explosive second 45 of this encounter. Has had its moments of excitement, Donald, and we expect more of that. In fact, a rush of that in this second half. There's going to be a second half substitution for Giant Brillars. Samuel Dominic is coming in for Onyemechi Austin. And that will mark the first substitution of this game, as jersey number 9 for Giant Brillars, Samuel Dominic, comes in as an attacking substitution. Onyemechi Austin of this encounter.
Also great for the VFC free kick advantage, the first of its kind in this second 45 minutes. David March sends a long grenade. Oh, Lolo Christopher couldn't quite get it there. Direction was March. Ends in a goal kick for the Giant Brillars. Artegolo Orea, the shot stopper, was quite there. And only trying to make sure they make good use, advantage of everything that comes their way. The second 45 minutes in order to get it all. That was a collision there between Jamiu Suleiman and Olokatin Aziz. They get themselves down and they hit the turf. And the referee trying to check holding. Oh, mighty judge, that was quite very foot. And it calls the attention of the medics.
Yes, it's the substitute, second half substitute, who comes in and has a nasty collision with Jamiu Suleiman, as he's eager to get on the score sheet. Collided with Jamiu. We can see that again. Well, luckily, not much of damage, but Samuel Dominic would still hold his head, and Jamiu Suleiman would still sit on the turf as he is attended to, having some ice water poured in him.
Kill the medics, really taking good care of this young lad, Jamiu Suleiman. Oh, finally he's up and trying to retain strength.
Coach Madaki might fancy some of his freshness, having sat out many games for VFC. But surely Evo would not be the one to replace Jamiu Suleiman at this time. who plays more in the midfield. Ultimately, Malaki would not want Jamiu Suleiman out of this game because of the very pivotal role he plays right there at the back.
Killed a great one there. Throwing advantage for the VFC. Kingsley Akpan. David Mack. Kingsley driving forward. Oh, he's been brought down, and referee says that's a foul. Free kick for the VFC. And Lolo Christopher will take this one there. And referee goes with the whistle. Lolo this time around. What does he do? Now makes his way for Mack to take that one. Squares it in! Oh, a brilliant header from Kingsley Akpan, but not enough to trouble the shot stopper. Keeper sends a pull out. Samuel Dominic taps it to follow Dun. Oh, he's been dispossessed. David Mack now driving forward. Oh, he's been dispossessed. Tries to culture it. Jamiu Suleiman denies. Samuel, that one there. Mack. He has been brought down, and referee says no to that one. Civic a challenge there. And referee admits that tackle was bad. Oh, Mack holding his shoulder. Oh, there's really tackled there, mighty George.
Not a good sight for Coach Malaki to behold. And thankfully, David Mack gets up. Referee doesn't think that's enough to warrant a booking. And here's another opportunity for VFC. The ball seems to be complaining about something. Not sure what exactly. There goes the blonde-haired man. We'll try those tricks that he showed in the first 45. Hopefully for VFC, it won't be given that opportunity.
Oh, that really worse. Tried to strike it there, but shot stopper Anderson Okeke chanting at the defense line. He's really scolding them since from first half. The goal kick, Jamiu to the utility player, Ekeret Oldham. Try to look at him as a carrier, but Dominic dispossesses him there. And Godwin Egmore, Lolo Christopher wins it back very neatly. Back to Godwin Egmore. Egmore squares 8. Trying to look at the ball. Amos Okero. This time around Golden couldn't get it there. It's a foul against Golden. And a free kick advantage for the Brillars. And this time around, the Lions are really calming it down and making sure to make use of it. Mighty George looking at from the side of Jamiu Suleiman. The ball is really going smoothly.
Well, it is, Donald. And good to know that it was just a knock that couldn't trouble him that he took earlier on. Golden, with Doyang, had two players sandwich him. They know what he can do if he is allowed space in that area. He did it in the 34th minute of this encounter. His one VFC, a throw in, and will be taken by Jamiu Suleiman. Another opportunity for VFC to launch something. We just have to wait and see if that something would be a goal.
There's really a threat for the defense line. And squats it in. Safely into the gloves of the keeper. Swings a long one there. And driving forward. Salinum. Mayuddin. Oh, he's been dispossessed, but referee spots that one there. Free kick advantage for the VFC. David Mack. And Jamiu tried to locate Amos Okero.
Follow us wide. Follow. Open up so that you will be comfortable. Open so you can be comfortable.
Aliyu Adedayo says no to that word. Oh, Amos hits the turf and loses the ball there. Anselm Aliyu Adedayo was brought down there, and David Mack is the culprit. And well, that's just a return before the show of the game. Under the first 5 minutes there in the second half, we saw it. Still the same challenge. Mohamed tried to break it. Oh no, near. It's a foul. Free kick. And a Carretto Dum will take this one. Sends a long one in. Oh, terrible tackled. Referee, what is he going to do? Holding his waist. Oh, the pressure. It's only the young lad who is at the tough in person of Anselm Chukwuma.
Well, Anselm, the culprit in an earlier challenge, and David Mack suffers the same fate. Gets the same result as well, a free kick. Advantage to his side. The young man's back up. And Giant Brillars would launch. That's the new man, jersey number 9. Samuel Dominic. But didn't do much to trouble the defense of VFC. It's Anderson Okekem who's launching for VFC once again.
Cut of course, his first match of the season. Anderson Okekem, who's lost his clean 33 minutes of the first half there. Will never want such action to repeat itself. Free kick. Godwin protects that one there. Splits it. It's gone out of play. Throwing advantage for the VFC. Pull the check it. Amos Okero sends it in. But the ball came towards the direction of the shot stopper Ategolo. Ore splits it in, driving forward. Jamiu Suleiman. Cross it Mohammed couldn't bypass Jamiu Suleiman. Looks like Alfred Mustafa Madaki is going to be making his first substitution. A certain Ivor dos Santos Jr., the Brazilian. Mighty George, do you think the hour has come to liberate everything in the soccer temple?
Well, a tree certainly cannot make a forest, but one man would be bringing us some Brazilian flair on the pitch. Is the reason he left Bangu in Rio de Janeiro to come to Nigeria. And he's about to get that piece of action he is yearned for. Second game of the season for Ivo Junior Santos. And from indications, it's the skipper of the side, Christopher Lolo, who will make his way out. And that would happen right now. Lolo out. Gives the captain's armband to Godwin Egbo. Helped there by Anyete Oko. And Ivo Junior would bring the flair from the Samba Nation on the rugged pitch of Lagos, Nigeria. From Rio to Lagos. We just had to celebrate that a bit. It's been a long time coming. And he's impressed in training recently. Hence his inclusion. So great stuff. Let's see what Evo Junior brings to the table.
Well, that was more we saw in the game against Ocean United. The talisman, I called him Samba Boy, really did some brilliance on there, and he's ready to unleash more.
Well, that would be the game against Delta Force. Hasn't featured since then. Oh, yes. Well, he did do a first half appearance in a game against Osun United, and the Ketel Dome has scored a second goal! Go, 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 go! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the second goal for the Lions. The Brillars side seem to be protesting something that you're not very sure of. But the strong man at the back found himself up front and didn't waste any time to muzzle his way and power the second goal of the home side this afternoon. Absolutely fantastic. Great stuff from the Lions. Great stuff from the blonde-haired man. And Alfred Malaki would say, that's my boy.
And hard time is like a sugar. Without it, the story will never be sweet at all. Magnificent and astonishing, I must say. Every time he's always the utility player. Makes something to separate the two teams. Brilliant and exceptional. Mighty George, I call him Itiat Ekbe.
Itiat Ekbe, for those of you who don't know, it means the stone lion, right?
Yeah, that's it.
They're all lions, but he's a stone lion. So we could have the gold lion, we could have the rock lion, and we could have the water lion. Maybe someone to come pour some water on this Briller side so they can calm down. Hopefully Evo Junior will be doing that. As he has the ball now. Amos Okoro with a 1-2, and it's Evo. Evo with the ball, looks for Golden Adoya, who found himself on the pitch. It's Evo who goes alone, and he finds Amos Okoro right there. It looks like Evo has been cleverly given a tap on the head. Hopefully we can get to see that again. A player just hit Evo on the head after he went down. An elbow, he seems to be telling the referee, and that's after he went down. Well, you know what, Donald, players love to be very clever, and when they think the referee is not looking, could just put an elbow. Our replay should show us what really happened right there. Hopefully we'll get that in time. How he was elbowed seems to have affected his teeth there. Well, we'll have to wait for that replay another time.
Also great, the ball. Preston need for it. Golden Uldor. Uldor squares it. Oh, could have just got it there. He's been dispossessed. On the counter-attack for the Brillars. Golden Uldor says no to that one as he sends it to the throwing axis. 50. Got to get thrown there. 60 minutes already gone, and only just one goal separates the two teams. On the bridge of Cuttle there, utility player is down, holding his legs. A rugged tackle there. And the referee checking on the man who stole the shore, not quite long. Ekeretaldum, two players on the turf. And one is up from the Briller side, and Ekeretaldum still holding his legs. Hope it's not a very serious issue. Much then, very civic challenge there and everywhere. Oh, here's that. Ekeretaldum has to do with his sheen. Just fully made him track it down.
Well, again, I would say hopefully that's not so serious as he gets back up. The lanky defender scoring his first goal of the season in the league. will be quite excited about that. Another substitution for Giant Brillars. And this time it's the man called Muritala. Mohamed Muritala comes in for Obina Eleke. Well, Obina Eleke, jersey number 11, had worked hard in the first 45. Muritala here to assist. Eva would go once again. Lovely skill. Looks the other way and passes. That should be some sort of entertainment. We just wish the fans can come back to the stadium and see this. But from wherever you are watching, you must have seen a piece of skill by Ivo Jr. Not troubled at all over the task of coming to power the team in the second 45. And don't forget, he only just came in, had hardly touched the ball before Ekrete Udom got that goal. Udom has won, well, almost if not all the balls he has contested for, the aerial balls, and rightly so. He's not only the tallest man on the pitch, he definitely knows how to use his height and use his foot as well. That's what he used to score that goal in the 50th minute of this encounter.
Yes, a utility player who knows how to position himself. And that's where you look at him there. Well, Ivor keeps impressing me there. That was a blind pass from the Samba boy. Falodun. Into Drake. Troughton eats. Kingsley Akpan says no to that one, denies him that opportunity and clears it off, which is sent it for Train. Advantage of the Brillars. And Alfred Madaki chanting at the Spurs to tighten up. Oh, Mac is down. And the referee orders the presence of the medics.
Well, David Mack holding a shoulder that he held some minutes ago. Back up again. So they're having a word at his opponents to take it easy on him. At the same ball we they play now, I'm looking at easy. All right. Wherever you're watching us from, this is Lagos, Nigeria. It's Vandrezzer to the world via Vandrezzer FC TV, VFC TV for short. And it's the home of all the Lions matches from match day 1. And we expect it to be up till match day 22. We'll have a break shortly in April for the mid-season. And we'll come back and continue actions here. But the FC TV would always have great content for you, like this one we're seeing right here at the Agege Stadium.
Shoulder pricked Ivor has been brought down. There's won a free kick for the VFC. Jamil Suleiman. 65 minutes on the clock. And one goal separates the two teams. The Lions of Niger, 2 Giant Brillars of Enugu. 1. And there's an Okeke. Takes a great ball out. Golden Odoyang on the counter-attack. Mochstein tried to guide it there, but Paul Maxwell says no. This denies Golden that opportunity. And they're struggling with the ball. 2 players against Golden. Paul Tinatin will be very serious about it, talking about the referee. Falodun. Chukwemeka, Samuel. Onyekachi. Sweeps it to the flank. Try to look at his man. That's done a great day for Akin. Referee spots a foul there. Okera was really going for the ball, but he just drifted past and tried to look at his man.
Well, it's 50-50, probably why we would see a drop ball. And that's what the referee has done right now. Amos Okoro there in contention of the ball with Shotunde Akim. Would that be Anselm Chukwu? Uba for the side. It's Golden Adoyang for the VFC side. Amos Okoro doesn't control so well. It's Kingsley Akban. And Anete Oko, referee has halted play. And it's the worry once again for Jamil Suleiman. It's hit the turf one too many. That's a cause for concern, no doubt, Donald.
There's no doubt. On his adventure to contend with the ball and head it away, saw him landed on the turf. There was a really much pressure on him. And the acting coach, Alfred Mustafa Madaki, having a word with Amos Okera. And well, the medics trying to attend to Jamil Suleiman. Oh, finally, the good news is he's up again, and accompanied by the medics to check him appropriately. It's a bit drop ball, but the referee holding it and walking majestically to the right spot. Amos Okera accompanies him alongside with David Mack. And there's Chukwuemeka Samuel patrolling, trying to lecture well alongside Onyemechi Austin. Daddy the well. Beautiful brilliance. Amos Okero. He's been dispossessed, and Godwin Ekwo comes over there.
He seemed rather selfish there. Well, you should know when to release the ball and when to hold on to it. Try to do dribble. He was successful in the first two. Should have released the ball for the next man to him, Kingsley Akban. But he went on and he was dispossessed. Well, not some sort of exciting play. You should know when to leave when the ovation is loudest, you know. Beats 1-2 and then release the ball. Come on.
Arizona as well, funny enough. The players there, his teammates were hungry for the pass. And Jamil pushing forward. And referee sports an infringement there. Free kick for the Brillars. 69 minutes, 9 seconds there. The scoreline still the same as the VFC. The Lions of Niger are rolling. Utility player this time around, Akera told them. Spots on it, Godwin Ekwo is gonna to play as the ball hits Falodun Oluwayesi. It's a train for the VFC. David Mack has been brought down by referee Websland. Big opportunity in the box. What could he do? Oh, couldn't quite get it there, and referee.
It's a free kick in a dangerous area, quite clumsy. But we can see that action again. Something that VFC should be avoiding in that dangerous area it is. A free kick at the edge of the box is always a tricky one. And the VFC side would have to arrange a wall rather craftily. And this might just be the time to test Anderson Okeke. We'd love to see that replay again. If it can, just before the kick. Well, apologies, the replays aren't coming as swift as they should. We'll sort that out. And that was almost sorted into the back of the net. Great save. Anderson Okeke has been called to question. There you see the strategy, the two defenders just moving away, creating room for that free kick to be taken. It's a corner kick now. And Giant Brillars will still be in possession of this one. It's a 44-man Olukotin Aziz. The choice man tried to find a way in, but at the end of the day, the ball is in the hands of Okeke Anderson.
Fact about it, that was a very terrible trouble there. And the shot stopper, Anderson Okeke, trying his best, making all possibility to impress the acting coach, Alfred Mustafa Madaki. And his first appearance sends a pull out there. That's an each golden door. And an each for the other side of him. But he was really still the coin there, throwing advantage for the VFC. And the Giant Brillars must be wondering what they have to do to make this shot stop out today, as you're trying their possible best to make sure they leveled everything. Godwin Egbo, a very sublime throw in there. The ball bullied him there, but wasn't enough to convince the defender. Anneke Retteldum.
Bullish in his defending there, macking his man off the ball. One would say that that's a 50-51, but the referee thinks otherwise, gives it to the Giant Brillars player. But Akinete Odum there holding his own, ensuring that the ball doesn't get past him. And a little bit has said that one of the few approved spectators, actually officials right here in the stadium, just from the association, is the coach of the nation's under-20 team. Surely would have eyes on this player. It's a shot there, and it's a goal, a second goal for Giant Brillars. Striking it very gently. Number 20 man, he gets a brace. Mohamed Mahmoud is a man he surely knows how to score goals. And he has done it once again. The defense of VFC caught napping there. Seriously napping. But don't take it away from the Giant Brillars side. Was well struck, well positioned as well. And Jamil Suleiman and co would be gnashing their teeth right now and knocking their heads for allowing that one slip and also allowing their lead slip. It's now 2-2, VFC and Giant Brillars.
Poltergeist there. And there's 74 minutes there, and the scoreline is leveled as the number 20 man of Giant Brillars, Mahmoud, stole that one there to level the score. VFC 2, Giant Brillars 2. Golden Adora. The ball, Tadio Kalawale back to Golden Adora. He has been brought down. Referee, what is he going to do? It's a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Surely a free kick and surely a dangerous area, just as we had the opposing end some minutes ago. VFC would want to take advantage of this one and will be very disappointed that they'd let that goal slip. Well, it's more like the same way that Giant Brillars would have been disappointed at letting their 1-0 lead slip in the first 45. Or rather, in, yes, the first 45. While it took 1 minute for Golden Adoyang to level scores in the first half, it took Giant Brillars some minutes right here. Look at that, a wonderful shot. Well taken free kick, but it was well read as well by the goalkeeper of Giant Brillars. Atelago Oya continuing with his fine save, just as he did in the first 45. Game still 2-2. Akinete Udom there Not sure what just happened, Kimmett, but Aketo Dome was supposed to, that was uncharacteristic of him to clear it backwards, and the referee blew the whistle. Looks like an offside call. The linesman's flag was already raised. Some bit of fair officiating, you'd say, so far in this encounter, I suppose.
Yes, of course. That's it. He's really making sure they balance everything. It's really terrible there. But the assistant referee really spotted that one.
That was a genuine free kick. Well, in the short while, we'll be looking at the messages that you've dropped on social media and our YouTube page as well. We started with Twitter. Quickly, after we hear out this kick, is Ivo Junior. It was well intended, but poorly executed. Nice idea, you'd say. And if he had just managed to level that shot, it would have troubled the defense and probably the goalkeeper of Giant Brillars. Ipaye Jr. will come on for Amos Okoro in coach Alfred Madaki's second substitution of this encounter. Don't forget, Lolo had come in, had left the pitch for Ivo Jr. And now it's Michael Ipaye Jr. It's featured in last 3 games at least for the Lions. Ball is collected once again. Giant Brillars who fancy their chances. And then Jesse Monmouth stopped it. He's also stopped by Kreto Dome. Maybe a bit of loss of steam or concentration. Malaki's substitutions to reflect that, try to power on that midfield. He's done that with Evo coming in and Ipaye as well. But when it comes to the back, there's a bit of a loss of concentration, you want to say. It might prove to be an undoing of VFC, but I was talking about our messages even as play stopped momentarily there. The goalkeeper of Giant Brillars had to be warded with. Richard Morin on Twitter at Vandrezzer FC _ says, wish the club success in the NNL. Thank you very much. And we also have this one here. It says, come on guys, come on Lions. We'll be looking at all the messages in a while, but let's get back to the action right here. Ivo Junior's shot is blocked, and it's Kolawole Daniel. What does he do? He finds David Mack, who couldn't get to the Mack. He wasn't macked out, he just had the ball with him, but it couldn't hit the Mack, even though his name is David Mack.
But a very nice one there. The ball, Daniel Kolawole should have tried his luck from that distance. Well, he knew why he passed the ball to Mack.
Well, UK for real 8 also says, come on Lions, wishing you all the best. Norola on Twitter says, that tall guy, surely referring to a Aketo Dome right there. The VFC losing the ball. The defense of Giant Brillars not taking any chances. It's a throwing advantage to VFC. I will be back on Facebook shortly.
Here's a throwing advantage for the Lions and Jamil Suleiman. 80 minutes, 27 seconds. Sends a long one. Oh, Aketo Dome was there, but the shot stopper comes forward and makes the ball his. Trying to make sure he was able to head it out, but it wasn't much that from there. And Onyemaechi Austin is down. And the referee figuring out what the situation, what the problem could be. A lovely long throw there from Jamil Suleiman, but couldn't quite convince the shot stopper. Oh, tried to double it, and it's okay. Held in it now. Suleiman. Magwe Suleiman again. What could he do? 2 against 1. Oh, block it away. Oh, he wanted sending it out, but quite unfortunate for him. The ball couldn't respond just as he planned. And a corner kick for
Giant Brillars.
Yes,
Well, you into the pressure right there. There was heavy pressure mounted. That one couldn't do much. As you see, some of the VFC players, some losing out or missing out on spots to play today. But indeed, they all know it's teamwork. Lawrence Effiong there, who's featured in every single bit of the Lions game, sits out of this match. Edwin Wakama has been tested and trusted. Anderson Okekim, unfortunately, first game for the Lions, he concedes 2. The good news is that the Lions have also scored 2 today. It's a corner kick, yet another corner kick, as the Brillars continue mounting pressure with about 7 minutes to the end of this tie. Let's get quickly to Facebook. Watching from Italy, Gianluigi Osayende Michael sends that one. Thank you very much. Hasta la vista. Give me some Italian to speak to this man.
Gracias.
Gracias. Spanish means thank you. Well, amigo, you know.
Yard amigo, mosto gusto. You tell him mosto gusto.
Mosto gusto.
Proštěrbi estar dal italiano.
Aha, italiana, Olayinka, yeah? Osayende Michael Italiana. Thank you very much. And look at that. Very nearly went into the back of the net. It's the jersey number 10 once again. He's been causing havoc. Has had an assist, almost had his goal. Suleiman Muhyiddin. Maybe just a reward for all his efforts on the pitch today. But not the case. And surely the VFC defense would not want that to happen. Jesus Clem says 2-2. Raji Olamide is talking about how deserved the players. And that was at the time they got the 2-1 lead. Osayende Michael is saying our defense must keep fighting. And look at that, Evo Jr. It's a penalty. Evo Jr. wanted to finish that off, but the referee says, no problem, you would finish it off, but from the spot kick. We'll take a look at that again. Some skills shown by the Brazilian. And it was a nice pass from David Mack. A great pass from David Mack. Would have to see from the other side. We would definitely have to see that again. Let's go back a bit again. Let's go back. Surely had a push. Surely had a push right there. It was a clever one, and certainly a right call. A penalty, no doubt. It's looks like an 85th minute. 85 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes ago. It's a penalty. Evo Jr. winning VFC that penalty, and they have the opportunity to slot it in. And while we await that one, and who takes it? It looks like the man who won the penalty will be taking it, Evo Junior. Let's quickly look at the Facebook page. Jesus Clem says, you're doing well, watching live from Abuja. Timmy Vic is thanking us, thank you very much. Celestine Young was reacting to the comeback, says great comeback. Ikesia Zilo on Facebook says the 3 points will surely be yours. Odermi Isaiah says one more to score. Alfred McDonald is posted from South Africa, says go Vandrezzer Football Club, we love you. Abdulaziz says great work guys. Nabzwa said yes. Where to watch the match from in Okshun State? You better be on VFC TV right now via the Vandrezzer FC mobile application and on Vandrezzer Football Club on YouTube. Cindy Morgan says, wow, tallest man. She already has a crush in the team. And Bosuni Manuel says, great comeback, nice job. Black Diamond says at one. Tommy Montana says, Common Lions. Nono Isaac says, yes, one more goal. Uche Mami Wafo says, nice one. And Gianluigi Osayende says, penalty must be a goal. And there we have it. He steps back, standing, and wearing the jersey of a renowned penalty scorer and also a free kick scorer. As Evo Junior rakes in all he can from Rio de Janeiro to Lagos, and it's the third goal for Vandrezzer FC. Evo Junior does it, and it's excitement all on the pitch and on the bench of Vandrezzer FC. Interesting dance there. Donald, do you know the name of that dance?
Samba dance, I call it.
That is certainly Samba. And he's sambaed it into the net. And it's Vandrezzer FC with just few minutes. Make that 2 minutes ago. Actually, final minute of the game. And pending additional time. Who are 3-2 up at the Agege Stadium, Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh, mighty George. Guess whose mentality does Evo dos Santos have when it comes to penalty?
Okay, well, let me guess. He's wearing jersey number 7?
Yeah.
I know. See, I know you're going to say Cristiano.
Of course, if not Cristiano, who? Look at the amount of seriousness. Penalty is always an exceptional moment. Your village people might come around at that point.
What's his meaning of village people? Come on. There are people watching this game from across the globe. What do you mean? How are you going to explain what village people is?
Like,
village people are people from your village. Don't mind Donald. Anyway, well, there's a saying here in Nigeria, you know, when you're doing things and they don't work, they say you're village people. But hey, in real sense, we love our village people. Well, 3 added minutes. Golden Adoyang would clutch his thigh as John Brillars gets a free kick. On YouTube will be the last set of messages we'll be taking. Well, the game gets a bit ill-tempered in this 9 minutes. Not sure what's going on. The referee should be able to let that one off. Ipae Michael, the young lad, is never giving up for bullying, or he never gives in to bullying. We surely can see what happened there and know who the guilty parties are. A replay would do us some good. It's David Mack, who's down 2 minutes. Well, 1+ minutes of at a time gone already. On Facebook, Zahid Nazar says, he makes a comment about David Mack. Efe Soje is watching from the UK. Shout out to Efe Soje. He's a former Nigerian international. And says, keep pressing, guys. Well done. Shefik Olariwaju says, Mack is one, bro. Evra is also a shooter. But David Mack is actually called Patrice Evra as well. His nickname is Evra because he did look a lot like Patrice Evra in his younger days. Still looking like that a bit, right?
Yeah.
Somehow. But now the difference is Patrice Evra is no more playing. He's now an Instagram sensation. And a very highly paid pundit as well. Retired with a lot of money. And these days love basketball. And this is Ipai Emmanuel. Emmanuel says, Oloye needs to come in. Now we also have this one here from Edmond Eze. Go VFC, need 3 points. We're taking the comments from our YouTube page. Kester Dixon says, Ahmad Nimad says, now my padio, referring to David Mack there. Iagno Dome says, I'm beaming live from Europe. Thank you very much, Iagno. Oh, hey, Louis says, Evo Junior, bravo, Leo. And the free kick has been taken. Shot fired by Muhyiddin. It stretched Anderson Okeke quite widely, but it looks like he's taken a hit for that. And notice that he stretched so much. One last bit of action will happen here. Coach Alfred Malaki will make a final substitution. Surely it has to be the last substitution of the game, even though you're allowed to make 5 these days. No thanks, or is it thanks to COVID? And that's an Okeke will get up. But Ayong Pedersen will get in as well. And he comes in for Golden Udoyang, a goal scorer for VFC today, and would certainly earn a knuckle or two from Coach Alfred Malaki and the crew. Talking about the crew, don't forget Patrick Udall, the ex-international, who is the assistant coach of this side, and he would also be excited that VFC have amassed all 3 points at the Agege Stadium as Giant Brillars continue in their search for their first 3 points of the season. 11 points in the bag, and the Lions will keep climbing. They came, they stayed, and they conquered. For Giant Brillars, they came, they saw, and have to go back empty-handed. But will hold your head up high because they managed to get 2 goals, the most that they have gotten in any game so far this season, even though it was not enough. It's Giant Brillars who fall for VFC, 2-3. What a rush, Donald.
Yes, of course. Just to let you know, life is a script and we all have a role to play in it. Golden Odor, Carrot Oldham, the utility player, and the Brazilian iconic superstar have played their roles in this segment. Absolutely fantastic. You beauty, I call it, as the pressure was unbearable, and the Lions of Nigeria, the Lions of Lagos, have really made the entire Club, so Nigeria proud. A beautiful one there. So this encounter at the 4,000 sitting capacity soccer temple. I'm your commentator. Alongside with me is the top football analyst, Mighty Judge on commentary duty. Wishing you a very good evening.
Very good evening.
So I cannot go further.
Introducing the Vandrezzer FC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's your one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available both in Google Play Store and Apple Store. Now, you can take Vandrezzer FC wherever you go. Vandrezzer FC won't walk that road without you.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. Through the storm and through the rain, we have come, we will prevail. Let your light now guide us through, for we need your help, oh God. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. Vandrezzer, 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 Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer, 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 Vandrezzer. We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. Through the storm and through the rain, we have come, we will prevail. Let your light now guide us through, for we need your help, oh God. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. Vandrezzer, 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 Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger.
Step 2. Fill in your details and register, or log in if you have an account already. And step 3. Copy your referral URL. Share to your friends and start making money. You get a flat rate of 1,000 Naira credited to your bank account per jersey purchased via your referral link. What are you waiting for? Hurry now.
Congratulations, Coach. A win today, but not an easy one, right?
Yeah, the game is not an easy one. Giant Brillars are a very good team. They have something to show, but we are prepared for them, and I think it's a very good game, and it's not they are not a bad side at all. So from their past game, they've this is the first away game they've lost, and I believe they lost to a better side. So because it's not an easy game, they are also tactical in their approach. So we really played they really played good football. Likewise us too, and that's why we turned out to be the champion at the end of the day.
Yeah, that better side is your side. I see that you made some changes, you know, at the goalkeeping department. You also brought in Evo, you know, and we saw that Ipaye came from the bench and all that. So what do you think you did to ensure that win today? What worked out for you? Was it the substitutions?
In every game, in every approach we make before a game, there is always a laid-down plan, and for that we know their strengths, and we want to work around that. We don't want them. We want them to use their strength, their ability positively, and you can see when the change came up, they all played well, and they have something to show for it. So I believe the substitution came at the right time, and they all played according to instruction, and I think that was what really gave us the winning goal, the victory.
Talk about your backline too. Considered 2 goals today, went down. The team went down first, and ended up conceding 2 goals. Are you impressed with your defense?
No, my defense line did not really do well today. They have 1 or 2 mistakes, which I believe in our training sections we are going to correct it. So for future occurrence, I believe they are equal to the task. In our next game, there will be a lot of improvement in that department, which I strongly believe that they are going to really improve and know how to avoid some errors that is not necessary.
Well, this is the most that your team has scored in a game, 3 goals. Would you say that you now have the attacking formula, or is it as a result of the fact that it was a back and forth game? As a result of them leading you, was that the reason your players went all out, or you've now found the antidote for scoring more than 1 goal in a game?
Yeah, normally we always create chances in every game we play, and our conversion rate in some games have been poor. So, we still work on those areas to ensure that there is perfection. When we create chances, we should be able to take it. So I think they've really improved in that area, but we are not relenting. We keep on practicing so that every chance we have, we should be able to make it or score those chances.
Well, you just talked about the defense, but one player who was very evident and working all round, just like every other player, but there was a standout player there, as he has been in some of the games this season, Ekerete Odom. Talk about the contribution of this young man to the backline, and also scoring a goal.
Generally, I will not, if I say defense, is a general thing.
Yeah, he's all over the pitch.
I'm using. I don't want to mention names. Just collectively, we are going to work on it. But Udom have been astounding so far in the game. He have been really impressive. Have shown a lot of character, both in up front and in the defense, in the attack. And his tireless effort in him that goal. So he's not going to relent. Rather, he's going to be scoring more goals. So it means what we have worked on so far started coming to play, and it's a good one for him and for the team too. So I think he really played well today.
Okay, finally, up next is go round in Omoku in the next 4 days. How are you tuning up? How would you tune up for that game?
We are not relenting our effort. Rather, we want to continue to keep our winning ability. So we go round. We are going there to win. We are not going there initially, most times Vandrezzer see every game as home game. We don't want to say this is away, this is home. We go there, we play what we want to play. We give in all, we give our best, and I believe we are going to do play very good at Oba Port Harcourt. We are going to really put in our best there.
Okay.
The boys, most of them are hungry. They want to play. Okay. They are really eager to play. You can see the conversion rate, like bringing David Mark to come and play in the midfield. What he has played, fantastic football. And we are just trying to see some of these players. I want to really help them to discover their real talent and where they can really use it and showcase themselves better. So it's still work in progress. We are not relenting. I think the boys are putting in their best.
All right, Coach, smile. You won today. Congratulations, and see you in Omoku.
Thank you.
Introducing the Vandrezzer FC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's your one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available both on Google Play Store and Apple Store. Now, you can take Vandrezzer FC wherever you go. Vandrezzer FC won't walk that road without you.
Today, how do you feel?
First and foremost, I would like to give God Almighty the glory for today, for only He made it possible. He is the one that is the giver of giving it all so that the best can come out of it. So I wasn't so surprised about the comeback because it's what has been happening, and we always do come back to win matches. So it's, to me, it's not a new thing, but I'm happy. I'm happy with it.
Surely happy, but
Yeah.
a bit, nervous at the time you went down and at the time they scored. This is the first game that your opponents have scored you on this pitch. With that record dented, how are you going to make up for it, even after this?
To make up for it, I know we just have to buckle up and just tighten our defense, like the shifting we normally did in our previous game. We didn't actually activate more of it in this game. So I think we just have to work on that, and, we can still maintain that clean sheet we've been having.
Well, many of your players, your teammates were also outstanding. David Mack, Ivo, the substitute, everyone, Amos Okoro, Godwin Eko, Jamiu Suleiman. I mean, can you describe the sort of team that Vandrezzer FC has at the moment?
Currently, the team we have here in Vandrezzer, to me, is the best. It's the best. They are the best. They are the best set of Spartans I've ever worked with, and I'm happy working with them. Truly, they are brothers, and together we are going to achieve a lot.
All right, we certainly look forward to that. The next game is in Omoku on Wednesday. I'm sure you're looking forward to that. Are we expecting another goal from you?
By His grace.
By His grace.
By His grace.
All right, I love that smile. Thank you very much, Ekene Ojo.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you, boss.
All right.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong. you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. Through the storm and through the rain, we have come, we will prevail. Let your light now guide us through, for we need your help, oh God. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. Vandrezzer, 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 Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger.
Do you know you can make money as a Vandrezzer FC supporter? Yes! Just sign up and start earning. Step 1. Visit store.vandrezzerfc.com. Click on Refer and Earn. Step 2. Fill in your details and register. Or log in if you have an account already. And Step 3. Copy your referral URL. Share to your friends and start making money. You get a flat rate of 1,000 Naira credited to your bank account per jersey purchased via your referral link. What are you waiting for? Hurry now.
Introducing the Vandrezzer FC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's your one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available both on Google Play Store and Apple Store. Now, you can take Vandrezzer FC wherever you go. Vandrezzer FC won't walk that road without you.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag.